What are the rights associated to a song and who owns them? Hi and welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, I thought we should talk about a topic which has caused a lot of confusion to people involved in the music industry. And that is, who owns the rights associated with a song? Let's get started. The rights associated with a song are often referred to as a bouquet of rights. What this means is that there are several rights associated to one single song. There are rights attributed to the lyricist, to the music composer, to the performer, and even to the person who owns the sound recording. Now let's try and understand what these rights are and how they work. First up, let's discuss the rights associated with the lyrics. When you pen down a poetic verse, you are the lyricist and are automatically granted a copyright for those lyrics. This means that nobody can use, reproduce, distribute, or even perform your lyrics without your permission. This is therefore one of the most powerful and important rights associated with a song. The second right, which is also equally important, is the rights associated to the music. Just like the lyrics, the composer who composes the melody, the chords, and the overall composition is also granted copyright protection automatically. Similar to the lyrics, nobody can use, reproduce, distribute, or even perform the music composition without the composer's permission. This means even if you're sampling or remixing existing music, you need to get the permission or a license from the copyright holder, who is the composer. Now, the copyrights associated with the lyrics and the music composition are probably the most important and powerful rights associated to a song. Now, according to copyright law, there are two types of rights that these lyricists and music composers are entitled to. These are the economic rights and the moral rights to their respective copyright. The economic rights are the right to exploit the creation for the duration of the copyright and make money from it, while the moral right is the right to always be recognized as the owner or the creator of the lyrics and the music. Now, these copyrights owned by the lyricist and the music composer can also be licensed or assigned to a third party. A license is the right to use the copyright for a limited period of time. For example, if you want to perform a popular song at a concert, you can obtain a license to perform the song for that one time only. Assignment, on the other hand, is effectively the sale of your rights. After it is sold, even the lyricist and the music composer themselves may not have the right to use their own lyrics or composition. While your economic rights can be sold to another person, your moral rights cannot be sold. Now, if you want to understand a little bit more about the rights associated to a copyright, I'll leave a link to my video on it in the description below. Next, let's not forget about the performers. Musicians, vocalists, and anyone involved in the performance of a song have performance rights to that particular performance. This means they have the right to authorize the use of their performance in any broadcast or performance to the public. So every time a song is broadcast on radio, TV, or any streaming platform, performers have the right to receive royalties. This would be in addition to the rights of the lyricist and the music composer to collect royalties. Now let's move on to the rights associated to the sound recording. This refers to the recording itself, separate from the underlying music composition. So while the songwriter and the composers own the rights to the lyrics and the music of the song, the recording artist or recording label typically owns the rights to the actual recording. Lastly, let's touch on music publishers. Music publishers play a very important role in the management and the exploitation of the rights associated to a song. They handle everything from licensing deals to the collecting of royalties on behalf of the artists. Basically, if you've written a song, composed music for a song, or performed a song, but you can't manage your rights, the music publisher will act on your behalf and protect your rights. However, they will usually take a portion of your earnings as their fee. So publishers don't really have a right on their own, but simply exercise the rights on behalf of the artists. Usually, the artists will enter into a contract with the music publisher for this purpose. So as you can see, the rights in a song don't always belong to the person that you think it may belong to. Usually we only see the performers of a song and we attribute the song to the singers of the song. But in fact, the owners of that song might be someone completely different. And that's why it's important to understand the rights associated to a song. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Hopefully you found this useful, and if you did, please do consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. I'll see you in another episode. Take care. Bye.